Redskins. They are no longer the Redskins. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, I don't know how many times we're going to have to beat it in y'all head. They are now the Washington Commanders, okay? Until they change the name again. If they change it back to Redskins, great for y'all. If they don't, whatever. I ain't gonna get too political on this show because that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk sports and things of that nature. So I'll save the conspiracies for the Trapmiss podcast. Um, Other than that, so today we're going to recap some games from last night. The OKC Portland game kind of blurry in my vision. Portland Trailblazers decided they wanted to compete. Great game. OKC ended up winning. That was Sunday night. Last night though. Last night was a good night for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? If you had your little your tinfoil hats on, No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. God forgive me. Anyway, so yeah. I want to talk today because last night I saw the Rockets bang, bang, bang down on the Celtics. And it was like, oh my gosh, it was like chef's kiss. Like, it was crazy. Amin Thompson, over 30 points. Career night for him, bro. Career night. Um, Dillon Brooks, over 30 points last night. 10 threes. My guy hit 10 threes. Bruh. Mm. Clap it up for my mans, Dillon Brooks. 10 threes, baby. 10. Almond Thompson was in the paint. He actually hit the game winning shot, made it 114, 112. Yo, this was the most exciting night for me. Like, you don't understand. Anytime I see Houston about to play another competitive team or OKC about to play another competitive team, even the Bucks sometimes, I don't know, something up in me just start getting buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just get real excited. I be like, oh, make me some money tonight, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that was a great game. Defensively, it was cool. I mean, at one point they had Tatum, Porzingis, and Luke Cornett out on the floor. And they still couldn't get past them boys. Listen. Houston was putting the Rocky Mountain down. Like they said, listen, we ready, we moving, we grooving. Let's get to the top, baby. Let's do it. And I was all here for it. I was debating with some folks last night. Them like, yo, like Amin Thompson is an all-star. They're like, oh, no, he's not an all-star yet. He still gotta prove himself. Bruh, my guy Amin Thompson and his brother, like they does it like Terror Twins, they call them what him and Easton. They call them the Terror Twins because they got twins in the league. Yo, like they listen. These boys are something to be reckoned with. They're young. I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud of how Houston played last night. That was a great game. It was very enjoyable to me. Um, Now, so I'm going to pull up because I think the other game I caught a little bit of wind of the Detroit Cleveland game. That game ended at 110, 91 Cleveland. So I'm guessing at the end Detroit was just like, whatever, let's empty the bench or something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to watch the entire game, but they were playing a little bit of competitively to start the game off, but it just I guess didn't go their way. Obviously. I was rooting for the Detroit Pistons to at least keep the game close. That didn't happen. Next up on my list, we got the LA Lakers in Charlotte with the Charlotte Hornets. Um, yeah. The Lakers beat up on Charlotte. They had like a 20-point lead by the end of like the first quarter. And Anthony Davis literally, yo, like I'm not lying to you. Anthony Davis hit 12 shots in a row. 13th, I think he missed, but he hit 12 shots in a row on these boys. Like, it was embarrassing. They had Melo sitting, and then he came out and got injured, and it was just downhill from there. Like, there was nothing they could do. What they had my guy Miles Bridges. I think he hit like 29 points last night. Hmm. Lemon water does your body good. So yeah, last night was a bust for the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, it always is. It just was embarrassing. Um, New Orleans Pelicans and then the fact that Charlotte lost at home, crazy. But New Orleans Pelicans played Toronto last night. Final score was 113-104. I have no match in this case. I think both teams are terrible. I watched Toronto beat up on other teams, and I watched them get beat up on. I watched New Orleans Pelicans get beat up on 24/7. They almost won that Boston game. I didn't see that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to watch either team at this point in the game. Um, Next we had the Memphis Grizzlies at the New York Knicks. So I watched the highlights for this one. I didn't get to actually see the full game, but the highlights was tremendous. Like, it was crazy. Like, the Memphis Grizzlies was just getting scored on. Nobody was really playing any, like, the defense was super mid. It's like nobody was trying to get hurt. I don't know if they was just trying not to foul. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. And, people are like, well, every team has an off night. Yeah, but like, it's a super off night. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, get your chemistry together. The New York Knicks, their chemistry is just there. Like, the chemistry is there. Like, Josh Hart knows when to pass to Mikal Bridges. Cat know when to pass to Mikal Bridges. Brunson know when to pass. You know what I'm saying? Then they know when to pass the ball to Brunson. It's like the synergy is just there. Like, you can't kill it. Like, literally, you can't stop the rain. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know that train. Now, the Grizzlies, um, they just need a little bit of work. I think they can get it done. You know what I'm saying? I think they could do better. I was just kind of disappointed in them last night. I just feel like they didn't play competitively, but it's all good. That was that. Then we had the Orlando Magic in Miami, which went into a double overtime, which I don't really understand why, because when I watched the highlights, the way that they were playing defense was trash. Like, there was like no defensive strategies at all. Like, everyone was staying like nobody's on it. Once you watch a team like Houston, or you watch a team like OKC play defensively, even Milwaukee at times, they can be a little up there. You know what I'm saying? Even it's different teams that have good defensive strategies on good nights. The teams I've been seeing be consistent with it is what is it? OKC, Houston, Boston every now and then. Cleveland when they're not having an off night. Like, it's certain teams that just be getting to it. But mm, mm-mm. Like, uh, I don't know. Like, I just didn't see it. Like, I don't understand why Orlando lost that game, but it's all good. Like, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I mean, I just don't understand like what the strategies be looking like sometimes, because the games be boring to watch, and it just be like, bruh, like, what were y'all doing last night? How did y'all lose this game? Sacramento played Brooklyn. Final score was 110-96. I saw highlights from that. Boring game, less defensive strategies. Like, it's just not there for me. Like, it's just not there, and it's there, but it's not there. Like, it's not heavy. Like, niggas scared to get fouled. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Denver lost to Chicago. I don't know how that happened, because I think they had a lead like the whole game, and then Chicago came back and did a whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? 129, 121 was the final score. Embarrassing. Like, why are you losing to the Bulls? They don't play any defense. Like, I mean, they could score their butts off, but like, come on, dude. ATL played Minnesota. Final score was 192. I didn't get to watch the highlights for that, but I know it was probably a little scrap fight. Um, my game of the night, my highlight of the night was Dillon Brooks hitting that 10th three pointer, and the reporters going off like the whole time. And he was like, look, he's looking at us. He's looking at us. Now he's looking at the bench. Like, yo, like, my guy was going off last night. Like, literally, him and Amon Thompson, they did it for the whole squad. And I think did they both have I don't think they both had a double double, but let me look at these stats real quick. I like to bring up the box score. Now, yeah, actually, no, nah, Nah, they didn't have. They neither one of them hit a double double, but they did hit a career high, 36 and 33 points respectively. Dillon Brooks and Almond Thompson. Um, yeah, everyone else was scoring in the teen digits. Like Alvin Sengun, I always say his name wrong, but Sengun had 11 points. Jalen Green had 12. Thanks for that under, sir. I wish he would have went over because then I could have won some more money, but he decided he didn't want to do that. But it's all good. Where we at? Jalen Brown had 28 points. Shout out Jalen Brown. Um, yeah, I guess there were no double doubles on the Celtics either. So nobody hit any double doubles in this game, but this game was highly defensive. Great strategy. I enjoyed watching both teams play thoroughly. Um, yeah, this is like a rival for me. Like I'm looking forward to like the next matchup. Did I miss any games from last night? Oh, Washington played Dallas, but we already know who won that. I think I said told y'all Milwaukee played Utah. Um, Yeah, Milwaukee played Utah. Clippers played Phoenix. Um, that was a little bit of a dogfight, at the end. You know, what's his name? James Harden was throwing all these air balls the whole game. But overall, it was a cool game. So now that we went over all the games from the last two nights, I would like to just give a few insights because I actually got to get somewhere today. So let me pull up this FanDuel app that I use. Shout out FanDuel. I would love a sponsorship. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. That would be great. Could call them things that be not as though they are. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Who we got? So tonight we got the LA Lakers at the Philadelphia 76ers. Give me the Lakers minus 4 points. Um, as far as props, see, this is the thing with Anthony Davis. It's like when he get hot, he get hot. But then sometimes he get real hot. The next game he decide to take it back a notch and he get cold. But I feel like at this point, like we getting into mm, All-Star coming up, then playoffs, right? Like we need to be hot like all the time. So if we're gonna take any player props, if I'm gonna take a risk tonight, I am going to put LeBron down for 8 assists. That'll give you a minus 190. And I'll put Anthony Davis down for 14 rebounds. That's plus money, plus 130. Um, as far as volume, these are the guys getting the buckets. These are the guys getting the assists and the rebounds and everything for everybody. This will give you a plus 212. If you put down 35, you can make 74. You see what I'm saying? You put down 5, you make 10. Whatever. Like it's a low bet, but I'm trying to do something safe, not something scary. But if you want to do that, then you can also, so let's put him down for 4 rebounds, right? And then let's put LeBron for 8 assists. Not 4 rebounds, 14, sorry. And then let's put the -4 Los Angeles. Can't You can do that in the money line, but it makes no sense too. So that'll put you at $10, get you 41. So why am I breaking down the math for y'all? Y'all can see this yourself. But I'm just saying, like, 'cause some people be like, oh, the bets be low. Well, if you put down more money, you can make more. If it makes sense. But do your own research. I am not your mother. I'm not responsible for how you spend your betting money. I'm just saying I be getting hot sometimes and I like to post it and I like to talk my ish because it's fun. Um, Houston Rockets versus the ATL Hawks. This is gonna be a good one. Blast off. Bow. Alrighty. Houston Rockets and ATL Hawks. ATL Hawks are a very sneaky team. They tend to almost beat teams that are like 100% way better than them. And it's happened several times. It happened with Cleveland, happened with Boston that first time. It's just happened with different teams. So I feel like this is going to be a close game. I'm definitely on the Hawks for the plus money. Not plus money, but the +7. Um, Money line, I'm taking Rockets. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think that they look at the tape from yesterday and they break them down a little bit. And I think the Rockets come in here sleeping on the Hawks. And they're on a back to back with travel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because where the Rockets played yesterday. Boston, yeah, they traveling. And they on a back to back. I think the ATL, but both teams played yesterday, so both teams are technically on a back to back. So I'm just did the ATL travel to Minnesota last night? I don't know, but that all factors in. But I'm on the Hawks for a +7. Um, I am on Amin Thompson. I'm gonna give him 8 rebounds because yesterday he didn't deliver. No, yes he did. I'm sitting here lying. Wait a second. So did he have a double double yesterday? Because I'm trying to see something real quick. Because I thought he did. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm out here giving y'all wrong information. Do not kill me, please. Ooh. Okay. Ahmed Thompson yesterday had 9. No, I must have put him down for 8.5 rebounds. That's what it was. Okay. So back to the game. So I'm putting Amon Thompson down for 8 rebounds. I'm not going above that. I'm sorry. He played a massive game yesterday. I'm not betting him twice. No. He's a get in the game type person, so I will put him down for 15 points as well. Um, hmm. I think it's time for Jalen Green to go off tonight. I'm put him at plus 25 points. That gives me 28. I'm putting the Hawks at a +7. That's a 4-leg parlay. You get $10. Put it in that joint, 65.97. So if I was to say, oh, let me put 25, that's 164.92. You see what I'm saying? Um, but I'm done doing the math for that. Milwaukee Bucks versus the Portland Trailblazers. I think this is an easy win for the Bucks, but I think at the same time the Trailblazers are very scrappy. But I feel like the Bucks are just gonna overtake them. I'm on the Bucks money line, um, plus the spread -5.5. Um, total, I'm not on that at all. So if you can't bet those together, you got to go with an over or under. I'm finna go under. I feel like they gonna pull them out at the end of the game. I feel like it's gonna be an easy win for the Bucks. And if it's not, hey, do your own research. Utah Jazz, Golden State Warriors. I'm on the Golden State Warriors. I am not with a -12. I am with the Utah Jazz. I think they keep the game close. Golden State Warriors and the Utah Jazz might match up pretty decently. We'll see because I don't know who really has the height of it in Draymond. And is he even playing tonight? Lord knows. Um, yeah, I'm on the Jazz with the points. I'm on the Golden State money line. I'm on over on the points. I think they keep it competitive. I do not for a chance think that especially is John Collins playing tonight for the Jazz. Like I don't for a second think that they're just gonna blow out the Jazz. The Jazz are a scrappy little bunch. I love watching them play every now and then. You know, Colin Sexton, a little firecracker. I tell you, he be popping it off. You know what I'm saying? I like me some Colin Sexton. He's cool. Um, I think that's it for today. And I will be back at y'all tomorrow morning. And I will have some more plays for y'all. And I'll break down the games that happened today. I thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Trapmiss Sportscast with your host, Monica Sheri. Popping out for now. Pop back in later. See y'all later. Peace.